some guys, a couch, and a lot of video games. The Couch Co-op. Alright, what's up guys? The Couch Co-op. I'm Sam.
Josh.
Oh, I was waiting for Matt to go.
Oh, never mind.
Anyways, so we have a special guest on our episode today, Josh. What's going on, Josh?
Not much, Sam.
What so we're doing a review. What game are we playing today?
This is Warhammer 40k Space Marine.
Awesome.
Fucking random black people.
So Nate has decided to sit out. Josh needed the headphone. So we're gonna have a little fun. We're gonna watch him play. We're gonna give a little review on this because it's fairly new. We'll do a new
It's
game.
gonna be difficult.
It's very
How are those
fun.
pills coming over there, man?
They're not.
Druggy.
How's that headache of yours?
What?
How's that headache of yours?
It sure is. It's kind of like a knife in the back of my skull.
Do you guys want me to skip videos or anything?
Nah, we'll edit that.
Unless you want to explain during
Um,
the videos.
So what's the
well,
premise of this story here?
Pretty much, this planet's being invaded by Orks. It kind of goes over it throughout this whole little opening sequence, and basically, they want to send the Space Marines because there's no other solution that would get the job done in
It's
time.
gonna suck so much
Ballin'.
dick. I suck
Yeah.
at swallowing pills.
Because Space Marines are fucking epic. Like, Sam, do you know what these Space Marine guys even are?
They're badass guys who kick the crap out of these orcs.
Well, that's just to begin to describe it. These guys are like 6 feet, 9 feet tall giants that fucking wear power armor, which makes them more godly than the Master Chief if he was on steroids.
Master Chief's a pussy.
I know, but these guys are like the fathers of him.
Yeah.
It's amazing what these
Great.
guys go through.
Great.
Hey, look, it's the Matrix.
Skip.
Do you want me to skip this? I don't even know if I
quite
can,
interested in
actually.
it.
No, you're not.
Please continue.
Please. No, you're such a liar.
Do you want to watch some
Are
shit?
you just gonna use your laser pointer and?
You
Oh,
can't
look.
even see it on the. Oh, yes, you can.
Ah, look.
Sniped.
Sniped. So is that you?
Folks at home.
Yeah,
cannot
that's
see
you.
Are
that.
those like
Yes.
bullets in your head? Or
No,
zits?
they're
Giant zits you
they're
gotta pop
things
them?
that they like implant into them.
So it's like Deus Ex.
Yeah, these guys have more shit in them than the guy from Deus Ex probably did.
So how many? Never mind.
They've got like
He looks just like a mad robot.
they've pretty much got an extra set of lungs, extra organs to make them shit.
Oh, so they all have the
filter
same
shit.
thing on their face.
A lot of them do. A lot of them all have like the same augmentations in them. But depending,
Augmentations?
yeah, they're like augments, like basic
Augmentations?
augmentate, whatever you want to pronounce it. They have a lot of shit in them, like extra organs.
It's weird because like the symbols on their armor look so. That's what I'm looking for, like knight.
Yeah, kind
It's
of.
like,
It's
like they're
supposed
paladins.
to.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm looking for,
it has a
paladins.
feel like that to it, and
The gold blue combo.
yeah. Well, this is one chapter of Space Marines. There's like a shit ton of them out there. Like there's Blood Ravens. There's a special one called the Grey Knights.
So what are these guys?
These are the Ultramarines.
Gold Hawks?
No, these are the Ultramarines. Yes, they're the Hawks.
Why does that guy have a mask on? He's the Carmine of this series.
Yeah, he pretty much is. He's like the standard guy.
That's good.
But
Jumping about.
pretty much like the Warhammer universe is evil pretty much on all fronts. There's like no good in this at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like these guys are basically fighting the lesser of two evils.
Fun.
Yeah.
Swan dive. So orcs from WoW?
Yeah, because they cross-classed. They just jumped on a ship. We're like, all right, we're here.
At least it's easy to tell who's on your team.
Pretty much.
You wear blue.
So what do we got basic? Alright, X to just slash at people.
Yeah, you got X for just regular attacks, and then you can do like these power slow-mo attacks.
This kind of
That stun
seems unfair.
Yeah, that's because these are like human-sized orcs, so you can just fuck them up. But then you got the bigger ones, which you take a little more damage, and you can execute them,
Oh,
which gives you health.
wow.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, he is.
Big time.
You just fucking jam people's faces in with a
Wow.
knife. And this is just the beginning knife too. You get like a chainsword, which you'll see later. And I don't know how far when we get into it, but maybe the power axe too.
It's kind of a hack and slash.
Yeah, well, more or less.
Well,
Hack
I'm
and
not
slash
saying
with
like
guns.
totally.
It's got a lot of it's kind of got a
there.
Gearsy feel to it because you know you have your shooting and your reloads, and you can shoot explosives. Of course. What game doesn't have explosives? There's a charge. Okay, I was kind of
Teletubbies.
Fuck Teletubbies. There's charge attacks, which yeah.
I feel like they actually have a game for that.
No lie, I will look it up.
Yeah, and we'll go buy it and we'll play it for you
Teletubbies
guys.
the game.
So where's your health?
It's that top bar.
That's wow. That's pretty out there for health.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
There's,
Yeah,
it's like it's got a
red
it's got a
spring.
shield bar. It just went up. That's the shield, and your health it doesn't regenerate on its own unless you kill
So-
people with that execution.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah,
cutscene
cutscenes.
in the middle of a
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
cool.
they do it a lot in this game.
So
actually.
is that like the first guy?
Yeah, that's
boss?
actually that's like the war boss. He's like the leader of the orcs. And you
kill
actually you no, you're not at this point. You do kill him later in the game, but not right here.
Well, whatever.
Hey, you know what? People are gonna know it anyways.
Yeah, eventually.
And you can actually like roll to dodge shit, which it actually does come in handy.
Oh.
And
There we
there's
go.
actually different types.
Oh,
of
wow.
Yeah,
Nice clip
sometimes
sound.
that happens. I
Kick 'em
actually
through the earth.
I had a glitch earlier, like when I first was playing this, that I went to kill a guy. I executed him, and it went off like, you know, not a problem. But I glitched through the wall, so I was actually stuck inside of like the scenery, and I had to restart the game. So that kind of sucked.
These guys are bringing knives to a gunfight. It just doesn't
That's how the
X,
Warhammer
Y,
universe
kick.
rolls.
So you can kick people?
Yeah, there's different combos.
Oh, cool. Stabbed in the head.
Yup.
I love how these guys are just like cannon fodder.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. At the moment.
More or less. I mean, there's, you know, different things you do throughout it. But, you'll face, like, giant waves of enemies, which kind of, you know.
Can you destroy the turret?
Yeah, well, I have to kill these guys first. They don't kill me while I'm taking care of the turret.
Quick down events.
Actually, no, it's just another cutscene. Surprise!
Dang. Oh, I see what
No.
you're doing.
Yeah, and... Huh? Yeah. You actually get covered in so much blood in this game, but it just magically disappears.
Yeah, of course.
Because, you know,
Why
in
else?
the off-season, in the off-screen, he just goes through a shower.
Yeah. Well, no.
Nate's just
Oh.
gonna like jack my mic right quick.
Right quick. Since no one's asking questions,
We have been. He's been describing.
but you like,
Well, like, what other questions you want? Go right and
like
ask.
how long is the game?
Well, that's actually a good question. I don't time myself when I play games because I sit there and like
I'm
one
pretty
second
sure
it's
it's
Yeah, he
beat
just
it.
beats him in one
Save
second. I don't know.
So
What, what are your
from
estimates?
when you bought it to when you complete the game? How long did that take?
A day.
probably it was within a day. It was not 2 hours. Well,
2
it was not
days?
2 days because I did one sit down where I played for like 3 or 4 hours, and then another was like maybe 7 or
So
maybe
it's
like
really
5.
So about
like,
It's about
10
9
hours.
9 to 10 hours.
9, 10 hours. Okay, 9, 10 hours.
We got
bad.
the.
How do the controls feel?
Well,
Like,
at
are they
least it's not like a
smooth?
dragged out game.
It works pretty good. There's one thing that really sucks in this game is when you're executing enemies, you can still get hit and beat the shit out of them.
Oh, that's good.
Notice the S though. The S is so fucked up in that corner.
Okay.
Where'd you store
let's
all
see.
his infinite ammo?
Yeah.
In his ass.
Obviously.
Cause well, actually, when I get the other guns, you'll see that in a second. There's a lot of different guns in this game. They do have ammo, you know, and you have to get ammo for them and all
So are
that.
there any kind of RPG elements in this game? Such as, like,
It actually
upgrade
does
your
because
guns?
Well,
you
they
can't
have
you can't
balance.
actually upgrade the damage a gun does, but you can find things that like different like the combat knife. This is the only time you use it because you'll upgrade it to like a chainsword or a power axe.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they brought things over from the RTS.
yeah. There's other guns that you can find in this game that make them better. Fuck them.
Okay. So there's no like upgrading.
Not your armor. Well,
Guns.
actually, like you find stuff
What about
that
armor?
like,
Like, can you get better armor? Or?
no, the armor always looks the same. Just because I mean they
No,
can't
no, I'm
really-
not talking about looks. I'm talking about like.
Yeah, you get something later on in the game. Like, see, here's one of the things that shows you how to get different stuff. You'll find these things throughout the
So
game.
it's a different gun.
Yeah, this is just like your
So is
standard
this one,
bolter
yeah.
gun. Tells you how to use it, whatever.
Oh, so it's a battle rifle.
Yeah, just your standard rifle. But you'll find things like these throughout the entire game. The blue ones.
Getting shot at, homie.
Yeah, I got this. Got this, bro.
Bust some balls.
The the blue ones give you like a different type of gun,
Hey, RB to reload.
and
Sounds like
sometimes they I think give like an upgrade that stays on your gun permanently. Like there's an upgrade for the bolter that makes it do more damage. Same with the pistol, you can upgrade it to like a plasma pistol, which is pretty cool.
looks pretty.
Yeah, the graphics are actually pretty sweet for this game.
I mean, it's not like super uber ultra realistic. I don't think.
No.
It's got that cartoony effect. Plus on this TV. Thank you, Matt.
It's an amazing TV.
What?
Yeah, it is.
I'm totally planning on buying a TV like this for next year.
50,000 inches or something like that.
Yeah, around that. It's like almost the size of the sun.
Finally,
The
a way to
circumference
punch
of
the
it.
sun.
So for the story, do you get the most out of it if you've already played the RTSs?
If you've played the RTSs and you kind of know the Warhammer universe, everything kind of like makes more sense to you.
But if
'Kay, 'cause
you
I have no idea
haven't
what the hell's
played
going
them, does it still make sense?
Yeah, like the story makes sense, but you'd kind of be like left in a few holes. Like, why would they do it like this way? Why wouldn't they just do it this way? But
Do these
you know,
Space
it's because the
Marines
Space Marines. That's
come
just how
from
they
the
do it that
RTSs?
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
See, I've never played
everything in
them.
the RTS is pretty much like this game is based off the entire RTS.
Okay, I've never played the RTS. That's why. Any
Yeah.
of them. So
Yeah, Warhammer in general is like
you can
been
like,
around. It's
spawn
been
these
very
guys.
popular, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool series in general. This is like the first game that they made that was a third-person shooter kind of game.
Action game.
Yeah, everything else is like RTS style, which those are all pretty good too.
See, I don't think it sucks that you can keep getting hit because I mean that's what I would do too.
Yeah,
Like, you can
it
get hit while you're
sucks.
executing people, but that's more realistic.
It is more realistic. It just sucks sometimes because you
Okay.
want to get the health and you die.
Well, I mean, it's just I don't know.
No,
Don't get
it's
hit
it's
and
a
don't
yeah,
suck
yeah. No, I don't
like
suck.
you.
Excuse me, I don't suck.
Is there any
bro.
parts of the game that's actually like hard? Because I haven't seen your like health drop below like.
No,
almost full.
it does get hotter. This is just the beginning, like to show you the standard enemies. You'll have enemies that'll come at you that like are humongous. That you have to dodge their shit and do like those big power attacks to stun them before you can actually kill them.
Mhm.
And you'll have a couple boss fights in the game. I don't want to spoil it, but like towards the end game, there's a huge drastic change in what you are doing, and it definitely
not gonna fit his
gives you a
bag.
big challenge. I thought the end game part was a lot of fun because it was totally typical Warhammer style for what they had going on. It was pretty sweet.
Well, don't spoil it too much.
I'm not.
for
I'm
us.
just.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's like typical Warhammer fashion.
Well, that's good. Well, that doesn't mean anything to me. So.
Yeah.
Have you tried any of the multiplayer yet?
Yeah. I rape at it.
How is
Just
it? What does it
throwing
play
that out
like?
there.
Like, is there different classes and stuff?
Yeah, there's 3 different classes. You have your regular guy. Your standard is just regular guns. Oh, by the way, you can get pickups throughout the game. They're all over. You can listen to them at any time. But
collectibles.
yeah, the multiplayer guys. There's a few different things. There's
jeez.
there's the smaller standard guys, or like the standard Space Marines like we are right now. Then there's Devastator Marines, which
Wait. You're smaller than other people.
yeah.
Wow. What?
There's a type of Space Marine called a Devastator Space Marine, and they basically wear like power armor that's tougher than ours and bigger than ours, but they're like the heavy units in the game. They
Like
carry
rocket
like
launchers.
yeah, they carry like
explosives.
huge rocket launchers and big like
Shoot
portable
explosive barrels.
machine guns.
Shoot explosive barrels.
But in I don't think there's a rocket launcher in multiplayer. I haven't seen one anyways.
Oh hey. Huh.
For the most part though, you do see a lot of people with jump packs in multiplayer because they like to just fly at you with a power axe and cut you in half. But if you're
Okay.
good like me, you can dodge it and then just shoot them with your bolter.
If
and they
you're
die.
good like me.
I gotta talk myself
We'll
up
assume
here.
you're actually good. Right?
What's up?
Greatest of all time. Yeah, why don't you spec? Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't seem super detailed, though.
No.
Like, that armor right there is pretty plain.